Hey guys, Sam here from Sam Scents, and today I'm excited to bring you a very special scent of mine, and that is Oud Immortel by Byredo. So, without further ado, let's get into that.
Call it how it is. Hendrix. I promise.
And here we go. So, this is the bottle. It is Oud Immortel, as you guys can see. Cool little bottle. I really love the detailing here. Magnetic cap, big fan of those. And also, if you can see, I don't know if that is picked up, but basically there is a bee on top of the atomizer. Small detail, but I think it really lends to the design altogether of something like this. You know, it makes it feel like more of a luxury thing where everything's imprinted. Also, the inside of the cap says Byredo perfumes, Sweden, a couple other things. And then inside the cap, I doubt this will come up, but basically there's like a flame logo that he has that kind of resembles Hebrew letters, which is kind of cool, but probably didn't come up on the camera. And this is the packaging. Really nice packaging. It comes in a sleeve. You know, slides off all the normal kind of stuff. And then inside the box, which is also a really nice box, all the nice stuff that you would expect on a bottle at this level. Sorry. You know, embossing of Byredo, and then you open it up, bottle sits in there, and you get a nice little card from the company. All in all, I think a really nice presentation, especially for what you're paying for a bottle like this. Okay, so there we go, presentation. And let's get into the fragrances. That's right. Yeah, okay. So this bottle is very special to me because it was the first niche bottle I went out and bought, you know, saved up a bit. It's pretty pricey. This was, I think, right above 200 bucks. So, you know, quite a bit. But, I mean, come on, it's worth it. It's such a beautiful scent. I mean, it's something that I went and tested and just from the beginning was blown away. You know, a couple minutes on my hand, it dried down, and then I was glued to it. You know, I kept sniffing it the whole way home. Whew. Okay, so let's get into some details. This was launched in 2010. I couldn't find a perfumer behind it, but the creative director / person behind Byredo is Ben Gorham. This is categorized as a woody chypre. It comes in an EDP concentration, and you can get the bottle either in the 100 ml like this or in the 50 ml. Price-wise, I thought it would be it made sense to just go with the big one. The price wasn't that much different that I was already spending so much, it might as well go for the bigger one. Okay, so let's get into the notes. The notes are on Byredo's website, cardamom and incense, and then on Fragrantica they add in limoncello. So people pick it up, but it's not technically an official note on the top. In the mid we have Brazilian rosewood, papyrus, and patchouli. Those are the official notes on Byredo's website. And then Fragrantica adds in oud, and I think it's a note you pick up, but again, it's not in their note breakdown. And then in the base we have moss and tobacco leaves. And all together, those notes build just the most beautiful, sexy, dressed up, like classy, sophisticated, kind of opulent, like beautiful scent. It's not like super heavy. It's not dark. It's more of a kind of bright, shiny, like really beautiful, kind of sweet and a little sour, beautiful scent. I picked this up in the spring of this year, and I wore it a lot back then, and I guess through the summer, and I found that it's good, but in the heat it works okay. It doesn't shine. But as it's getting colder now in the fall, here, October, as it cools down, it's starting to shine a lot more. When you spray it on, you get a good 2 to 3 hours of nice projection. And longevity-wise, you get a good 8 or 9 hours. But also, even once it after the 2 or 3 hours, it comes closer to the body. But there's still a very nice sillage. You move around 8 hours in, and you get hit by just this beautiful cloud of woodsy tobacco, a bit of papyrus, the oud. It's really beautiful. But let's get into the opening. Okay. Atomizer is really nice, almost like a Dior level atomizer, where you could do a half spray, a full spray, really very big cloud. And I don't even need to put this up to my nose. I can smell it in the air. Really beautiful. So it starts out pretty sweet, kind of sweet, a little sour, kind of makes your tongue water a little, like your mouth water a little. It's one of those scents. Again, if you've ever smelled limoncello, you can kind of pick up that, but it's not one of the notes. I'd say in the opening, you really pick up on the cardamom, and the incense is a bit less of a noticeable note, but it's there. People say smoky. I wouldn't say it's overly smoky, just lightly smoky. Again, you don't pick up so much on the incense. And as it dries down, everything else kind of comes out. It becomes less sweet. It stays sweet through the whole thing, but the sweetness is turned way down. Not sweet. It's not like a. It's hard. I take that back. It is sweet, but it's not like a candy sweet scent that will make you sick. It's a light sweetness, and even that lightness is turned way down. And through the mid and base, it becomes way more woodsy. The Brazilian rosewood, the papyrus, the patchouli come out. The oud accord, even though there isn't oud in it, comes out. It's a very smooth, clean oud, really beautiful. I'd say reminiscent of I don't know, nothing comes to mind, but just a very nice, clean, not skanky, not medicinal oud. And then in the base, that tobacco and the moss really come up. I have the dry down here, and it's just beautiful. I love this scent. This is something I'm gonna keep in my collection always. I mean, I also don't see my... Technically, you could probably pick it up from the cap, but I don't really want to take the chance with a bottle that's this expensive. And yeah, just really beautiful. Again, more of a fall and winter scent, I'd say. Again, I haven't had it through winter yet, but I imagine if it shines in the fall, it will shine in the winter. So yeah. I've tried a couple others from Byredo. I've tried Gypsy Water, Bal d'Afrique, Black Saffron, Pulp, I think there was one other one, and Accord Oud. And all of those other ones besides the Bal d'Afrique came off to me as very feminine scents. so not a humongous fan of them, and also a lot of them were kind of light besides like pulp. So not a fan of those, but I'm curious to dabble more in the House of Byredo. Try some of the heavier, darker scents. So hopefully I'll get a chance to do that eventually. Those are my thoughts and opinions on Oud Immortel by Byredo. So thanks for watching. Please comment down below if you have any questions. Like the video, that helps me a lot. Please subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know whenever my videos come out. And enjoy. I'll see you guys next time.